Good morning and happy first day of school. I am so excited for today. I'm excited to meet my students. I'm excited for what we end up doing today. I'm excited to get to know them and really build relationships with them. So I'm way excited for today. Today is the first day of my 19th year of teaching, and it is 2019. It's actually August 19, 2019, and it's the first day of my 19th year of teaching. How's that? Wow, I just thought of that right now. And I was like, oh, wait, yes, 19th day of school, the beginning of my 19th year of teaching, and we're in 2019. So that's a lot, 19s. So I guess 19 is going to be a very good number for me this year. So we'll go with that. All right, so I have a few things to do this morning. I'm here super early because I had to drop off my son at high school. It is his first day as a senior. Can't believe it. This is my son's last year in high school. It is definitely a milestone moment. So I'll be sure to take a picture with him later because I dropped him off and it was still dark outside. But right now it's like 7:14. I have a few things to prep before I'm ready to welcome students. The first thing is I never put my twinkle lights at the fireplace. So I'm going to work on that now. I also have to sort and assemble and staple my welcome back packet, which is all of these papers on my two tables here. So yeah, I'm gonna start working with that fireplace to put all the twinkle lights around. Hopefully that doesn't take me a lot of time. And I'm going to replace the wallpaper for Harry Potter themed wallpaper. I'm also going to pull up a Harry Potter music playlist. I'll just look at my first day of school video from last year, which I'll also link down below, and look at the link of the video that I used for last year's, like a whole hour worth of Harry Potter music. So I'll have that ready to go so that when I welcome students, the room feels nice and Harry Potterish like we're at Hogwarts. I'm going to close these two top windows here and close this one a little bit more so the room is not too bright. So when I turn on the floating candles, it'll be a nice welcome for the students as well. I'm wearing my Ravenclaw lanyard that I got from Universal Studios when I went, I believe it was last May, and I have my Ravenclaw pin right here. And I have my own Ravenclaw robes that I used for a Halloween costume many years ago. And eventually I'll get my own official Ravenclaw robes for Universal Studios one of these days. But this is what I have to put on today for the whole feel of where the students are in my room this year. This is Hogwarts a la Sanchez style. So these are the robes. I do have, this is like an authentic Ravenclaw scarf that I got. I believe it was from Amazon, but this is a costume. So here it is, the emblem is there, and it's just your typical costume material, very simple, but it will do the trick today. It does have a hood. I love this color, which actually it's the same color as our beanbag in our calm down space or our relaxation area. So, very interesting. All right, so I'm going to do last minute preps for this morning to welcome students, and we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. Very excited again. I keep saying that, but I am. It's always exciting and a little bit nervous. Even though it's my 19th year teaching, you still get those, little first day jitters. Those are real, but it's all good. And it's usually they're just because of the excitement of the, first day of something. So it's always exciting. All right, so let me get to it, and I will be sure to catch you up, if not later today, maybe during lunch or so, at the end of the day for sure, so I can tell you my first day of school reflections. So see you later. All right, everyone, so I've done a couple of things before the kids come in this morning. I already hear them outside with their parents, but I'm not gonna open the door until another, 15 minutes, because the day starts at 8:20, but I'll open 5 minutes early. That's no problem. But I have been busy, and that gives me time to assemble this packet. I forgot to tell you that I needed to set up my cue ball. 1 second, phone call. All right, I'm back. So basically, I forgot to tell you, I was saying that I needed to set up my cue ball So here it is, and later on I will let you know how it sounds. It sounds fantastic. Now, because of the outlets that I have available to me, I had to put the speakers on the floor where the sound comes out of. If you don't know what a cue ball is, this is a throwable microphone. It is a foam ball, so the kids can actually throw it. If it falls on the floor, it's fine. While it's being thrown, the mic is suspended so it doesn't make any noise until someone catches it. They wait a few seconds and then they can talk into it. So I thought this would be a really cool way to engage the kids this morning and really get to know them and have them share interesting facts about themselves. So don't mind these bags on the floor. Those are supplies that were dropped in on Parent Drop-In. So for now, I put them over here. I'll probably find a little like shelving system. Actually, I could probably use this little stool. Probably use that later. But that's where the speakers are, and that's where the receiver for the cue ball is. This is by Peak. I'll link it down below. It is pricey. This ball is like $180, but I did purchase it through their payment plan, which is, I believe it was like 4 payments or something like that, or 3 payments, I think. And I love this thing. So this is good to go. The other thing that I was working on was my fireplace, and I don't remember how I put the twinkle lights last year. So for now, this is what I have, and then I'll fix it after I watch last year's video, because I forget how I set up things. But here we go. Check out the fireplace. I bunched up, because it's so long, I bunched up a lot of them right here in the bottom, in the middle, and on the back of the logs. Those are real birchwood logs, but I think for effect is really great. It looks amazing. I'm not sure if I had put twinkle lights on the inside of the back. I'm not sure. So I have to look at last year's setup videos to see how I did it last year. But for now, we are good to go. I also have my PowerPoint ready to go. Welcome to 4th grade. And I do have the music playing in the background. I just stopped it once I started shooting this little clip. But yeah, my room is pretty much ready to go for today. I'm excited to greet my students and start the day rolling. It's another year of exciting, fun, and learning adventures. I do have some light boards over here. So I put here, "You Are Magic." That one is right behind my desk. And then in our relaxation corner, I have another one that says, "You Are Loved." I turned on my fairy jar. I'm debating whether or not to turn on the fountain. Probably turn it on so the kids can kind of, there we go. I'll just turn it on. Yeah, this is it, year 19. And I'm going to tweak a couple of other things on the PowerPoint. Oh my gosh, print out my lesson plans. Let me do that right now because I already know what I'm doing. So yeah, let's do this. All right, it's time to let the kids in. I am wearing my robe, and I don't know if you can see it. Ravenclaw right here, and Ravenclaw right here. And this is how the room is set up with the lights. We are ready to go. I'll catch up with you later. It is now lunchtime, so I'm coming to you with a little update. So we didn't end up having music this morning because the teacher wasn't here, but that's okay. We're flexible. We always know that the first week of school doesn't go exactly how it is planned. So we just went to lunch right now, so I'm going to eat my salad that I have here, pick up the kiddos, and continue on with our day. I have the PowerPoint that I started going over. I started giving a tour of all the different spaces in the room. I pretty much did a whole perimeter tour, and we ended at the cubby system, and it worked out really well. I mean, we could even fit their lunch bags here and their water bottles. I ended up putting the book bags on their side for a 2-way cubby hole. And I noticed that the ones that have wheels, they have to go laying down, but they still fit. So check it out. So here is our cubby system in full use. As you can see, the ones with the wheels, it's fine. We just put it in this way and then put the other book bag on top. And the students were able to fit everything in. I still have 4 spaces left, which are perfect for lunch bags, etc. So I am so loving this new cubby system. Such a great investment. And the kids love it too because they have easy access to their book bags at the end of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and eat and take care of a couple of little housekeeping items. And then it is going again for the afternoon. We are going to have recess today because since we end lunch at 11:05, we don't stop until 3:05. So that is 4 hours straight of no breaks. So of course we have to put in a break in there. So I put in a break at 1:35. So at 1:35, they'll have a recess/snack break in the classroom, and I'm gonna figure out if we can eventually have some of the recess time outdoors. I'm gonna play it by ear though, because I have to figure out the whole playground situation because it's not always available to the bigger kids. It's mostly reserved to the little ones. So I'll figure out what to do. If anything, we'll work it out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and I will probably catch up with you at the end of the day. Get set, throw! It's now the end of the day, and I'm coming to you from my peaceful palace. That's the name that the students decided to call this place. The majority voted on that name. So this is the peaceful palace, or my relaxation corner. So for me, it's going to be my relaxation corner. We made it to the end of the first day of school, the end of the first day of my year 19 of teaching, and it has been a blast. We've had so many fun activities. I kind of showed you a tiny little clip of them throwing the paper balls in the air. So we played the snowball fight, which is a community builder. The first thing I had them do was take a piece of paper. So I just took regular computer paper, cut it in half, gave it to them, had them write 3 interesting things about themselves, and I told them you could write your name or not, it depends, and then ball it up, and then we threw it. I had all of them pick up one of the snowballs and open it up and react to one of the interesting facts that the students wrote about them, and that one they can write their name as the form of the reaction. And then they balled it up again, and then they threw it in the air again, and then the students opened it up and we got in a circle and we shared them out. Now, there's one thing that I would tweak with that activity. Instead of having them stand in a circle, next time I would just have them go back to their seats and sit down, because we were standing for a while waiting for all 24 of them, plus myself, to share an interesting fact. But that's what we do, right? We try something, and if it doesn't work, we reflect on it, and then we figure out a new way to do it for the next time. That happens with any lesson as well. So that's something good to remember. It's okay to plan something you think is going to go one way, and then you're like, oh no, it should have gone this way instead. So it's just a moment to learn and reflect. So that's exactly what I did. So we ended the day with them doing a math about me, which I'll show you where I got it from. It's from Creatabilities, and I'll try to link it down below. It's something that I did last year as well. We didn't get through everything that I had planned, which is usually what happens. We spend most of the day, like I mentioned, during lunch, doing a tour of the classroom, going over procedures, practicing the procedures, reminding them of different things. I did teach them a couple of different callback responses, and it was a lot of fun. I had them repeat them and rehearse them and practice, and we'll continue doing that through the rest of the week. And that water rushing down is such a calming thing, and this beanbag is so relaxing. So let me show you this math about me, and let me show you a glimpse of my crumbled paper from the snowball fight, which is, again, a community builder, just to get to know each other and to build family, relationships, and community, which is so crucial and important the first week of school, along with practicing and rehearsing routines and procedures. So let me show you that now. So this is my paper. The funny thing is that the second time that we threw the paper, that we had to pick it up just to share, I ended up getting my paper. So these are my 3 interesting facts about myself. I play the drums. I went to Philadelphia, Dallas, Texas, and Austin, Texas this summer. And I want to be an astronaut. Hashtag truth. And this is what the student wrote. That is so cool and awesome, and hashtag lucky. Super cute. And this is the Math About Me activity. This is the completed version of it that is in Creatabilities. And let me just zoom out of here. Back to 100. So you can see it's creatabilities.com/blogs, creatabilities blogs, Math About Me. And she has it all here. You can even do these little people. I'm not going to do that because they will not all fit on my bulletin board. And that's where I want to showcase them. But it is super cute if you do use those little people, and that's where you can get it for free right there. Or you can click on any of the pictures and it opens it up so that you can download it. And she has 3 different versions that you can have your students do. So I thought this was a really cute activity for the first week of school. I also have a science about me that I didn't get to do. I passed out the packet, the welcome back packet, which is not due until Friday, but I told them that if it's all completed, they can turn it in earlier. And I gave them the cereal box autobiography as the only homework for the week. And they might get another slightly shorter homework assignment later in the week when we go over our names and why they're important. And that one is really simple, and I'll show you that later. But here it is. Again, this used to be available on TPT, not anymore. So I will try to recreate this and put it for free on my TPT store at some point. But these are the directions for creating the cereal box autobiography. I also did a video last year showing how I made mine, which is this box right here. So this is how the front looks. So you give your cereal about you a creative name. You put a picture about yourself, your name, the quote. So on one side they had personal facts, which includes their name, their birthday, and their birthplace, along with some information about different favorites that they have. And this is something extra that I did, which is compositions, like what I'm made of, pretty much. These are unfinished sentences that you need to complete, so that's pretty cool. And then they write 2 paragraphs about themselves. They have some ideas on what they can focus each paragraph, and 1 paragraph about what they hope about the future. So that is my cereal autobiography project. So that in a sense is what we ended up doing today, and it was a pretty good first day. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to continuing to build relationships with my students and going on the many learning adventures that we will have this school year. And they really enjoyed the room. I always ask them in the classroom scavenger hunt, like, what is one thing that you would like to improve your classroom? And they gave me so many great suggestions. Some of them I can't make come true, like a floating train around the classroom. Like the Hogwarts Express floating train, or an animatronic Harry, like swinging his wand. I can't make that come true. I wish I could, but there are some other suggestions, like maybe hanging one of the brooms on the corner, which I've always wanted to do, but I just haven't been able to because of time. And they wanted a classroom pet, but because of allergies and also the maintenance, it's just not possible at this time. But I like hearing their suggestions, and a lot of them said that they wouldn't change anything because they absolutely love the room. And the parents that came this morning said the same thing. So I'm glad that the students love the space that they will call home during the school day. So I hope you enjoy coming along with me on my first day of the 2019-2020 school year. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought or any questions you may have. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I hope you have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile. Hello dreamers, wishers, and magical thinkers. Thank you so much for making it to the very end of this video and for showing your support. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking on my picture down here. You can also check out my latest videos here and here. Don't forget to believe in the magic that's inside you, because you are capable of great things. See you next time.